harassing the police every single day.
I'm not sure who I need to talk to. Who do I talk to find out who has jurisdiction to do a trespass for Charlotte County buildings in Punta Gorda?
Sir, I can answer that.
I know. So, okay, can you find out who could answer that?
Who can do a trespassing for Charlotte County?
County buildings in Punta Gorda. Or if you don't know, ask her who to get a hold of.
Sure, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I just do utility maintenance, you know what I mean?
What's that?
I said I just utility maintenance.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. That you can still ask for me.
Okay. So you can always take your elevator up to the 3rd floor and not come here and try to harass me, you know what I mean?
You're harassing me for talking to you, dude. That's sad.
No, you
So
come in.
let me go up to the elevator then.
You go down to the 1st floor and go ahead and take it up. The same way you leave every time you leave. How to do it.
You never told me that. See, I never would have came here.
Hey, do you know what the date is?
27.
There you go.
27?
Yeah, who do I ask? Who has jurisdiction to give trespasses at the Charlotte County buildings inside Punta Gorda? I know, he would, you got it or he's
No,
not?
he's IT, he won't have an answer.
Oh, all right, all
Honestly,
right.
I don't have an answer either. Someone in our police department would be best to answer that question.
I can't go
or
there, I
the
was
Charlotte
illegally
County.
trespassed.
If you want to hold on a minute, I'll see if I can get someone, okay?
Get who?
One of our officers, see if one of them can give me an answer, okay?
I am scared of them because of what they've done, so I would rather talk to somebody up
I
here.
can talk to someone on the phone and see if I can get you an answer. Can you state what your question was again?
Okay, so the question is, who has jurisdiction to give a trespass for a Charlotte County government building?
Is there a specific building also just like?
No, so the event center, the DMV, and the old courthouse.
Okay, I'll be right back, okay?
All right, yep.
They found a memorandum that was issued previously that addressed your question, so I was going to give a copy of this to you if you'd like.
All right, so this is a new memorandum.
This is not new, this is from 2019.
All right, and so it does state who has jurisdiction over there?
Yes, it sounds like it's, generally speaking, if it's a constitutional officer,
Yes.
then they can have the city police respond.
Okay.
If it's not a a constitutional officer,
Correct.
then it would be, and it was a county facility, then it would be the county that would be responsible.
To trespass me. Okay, then
And you
what?
could always speak with someone in the county to verify that's their
Yeah,
understanding as
yeah,
well.
no, I'm going everywhere because, yeah, we just found out in Discovery, you guys don't have any contract or anything with them and you give them any trust. So half the time I get a trespass from Charlotte County, half the time I get a trespass from you, so you can't do that for the same building.
I can address.
What's
What do you
that?
mean by that?
So yes, at each building, except for the event center, which is owned by the Charlotte County, that one has been Punta Gorda police trespasses that I can't appeal. When it comes to the courthouse or the DMV, it depends if Tony Pribble from Charlotte County wants to get off, excuse my language, his lazy ass and wants to come down there and trespass me, then I can appeal it under their rule, you know, banning stuff, right? Okay. But if he's lazy, he calls you guys to say, can you trespass him? And then I get a full-blown state statute trespass that I can't appeal.
And I believe those are constitutional officers in those buildings. That might be the case. That might be why that's being done that way. If you have questions after that, you can always reach it back out to either the county or the city.
Fair. All right. You were decent. I'm decent. There we go. I will read. So, I don't know which one of you would know. Do you know, okay, I'll ask you. Do you know who has jurisdiction? Is this a Charlotte County building?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's, yeah. Are you Chris?
Yeah, I know. I forgot to look at it before I came. Okay. So it's a Charlotte County building under the Charlotte County rules of, for the building, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, who has, with all the lawsuits that we got going on, this is a new question that we need to ask. Who has jurisdiction to give a trespass? If it's a Charlotte County building, can only Tony Pribble give a trespass, or and then I can appeal it, or can the Punta Gorda police trespass me and then I can appeal it because it's full-blown statute?
I don't know the answer to that, but I can have someone come up here and he can probably answer your question.
There you go. Are you the man? All right, so I'm sure you've already heard we're suing the shit out of everybody because they violated my rights. So, but the new thing that just came up in Discovery, which we're trying to find out for the lawsuits, is this a Charlotte County government building in Punta Gorda?
This is the Charlotte County government building. Yeah.
Okay, it is,
It's a
okay.
facility, yeah,
Are you
government.
under the rules of the facility for Charlotte County?
Charlotte County, yes. That's
Okay.
correct.
Who has jurisdiction to give a trespass? Tony Pribble, and I can appeal that, or the police, which I can appeal? It's a full-blown state statute trespass.
That's a good question. I want to say Tony, because it's a
Charlotte County. Yeah,
building.
correct.
But I have to double check on you on that for you.
Yeah, that's the latest thing that just came up in
Okay.
Discovery. The Punta Gorda just admitted they have no contract with you guys.
Do you want to write down your information? I'll get back to you, or
Okay, so this is going to take a little bit of time.
yeah, I just make a couple phone calls and I'll let you know.
Okay, all right. Yeah, we got to find out because, like I said, Charlotte County just admitted that they have no contract because you know
I
how.
don't want to speak incorrectly because I
Right.
just started here not too long ago, so I don't want to give you the wrong information.
Right.
I'll double check with.
Yeah, because I've gotten both kinds here, which is really, really weird. How can you do one that I can appeal and another one I can't appeal?
Okay.
You know what I mean? That's pretty bad, right?
Yeah, so you just want to see you want to see who you need to appeal from? Is what
Well, who has jurisdiction? So what we're finding out is that Punta Gorda police might not have jurisdiction here. Like you said, it's Tony Pribble. You go under the Charlotte County rules, right?
Yeah, but I mean, I'll find out for you. I'll find out for you. Is this your phone number?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or right here?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can give you a call and then we can deal.
We need to find out because, like I said, I've gotten both kinds here. But the bad part is, like I said, we're starting to find out. Punta Gorda, they're literally admitting they have no contract with you guys or nothing. You know how I can trespass people from my property, but I have to do an affidavit first, giving the sheriff the right.
Okay.
Okay. They don't have anything. So all these trespasses that the police did on Charlotte County buildings might have been illegal, null and void. And then we can sue you again, man. It's gonna be great, man.
Well, I'm
right?
gonna find out for you. Okay.
Yeah, that would be great, man. All right, the email's on there too. All right. I forgot. What's your name?
Jason.
Jason?
Nice to meet you.
Okay, what's the last name?
Francis.
Francis. Jason
And your
Francis.
name?
Yes, Andrew Sheets.
Andrew Sheets.
I'm shocked. You haven't seen the bolo? See you, man. I bet she has.
How are you?
I got a question.
Hopefully I have an answer.
All right. So in Discovery on one of the lawsuits, we just got a big question to ask for the lawsuits. This is a Charlotte County property, right?
This.
Yes.
Well, this is, yeah.
That is correct.
Yeah.
So who has jurisdiction here to issue a trespass? They are under, it's a Charlotte County building, they're under the Charlotte County rules. Isn't it supposed to be a trespass from Tony Pribble? He's a security officer because this
But
is
he's
his.
a civilian. We
But-
would have to issue it. Like, who could order it?
What?
Like, in other words, like,
Right.
we don't make up who gets trespassed.
No,
We
I
just
know,
issue.
I know.
Yeah, you know that.
Well, okay, but here's a question for both you guys. So you guys know I've been at other Charlotte County buildings here.
Okay.
If Tony Pribble isn't lazy and gets off his ass, he will come there and give me a trespass that I can appeal under the rules here, right? Okay. If you guys get called, I get a full-blown trespass under the state statute that I can't appeal, which is illegal also. So how does that work? How can you do a trespass this day for this and a trespass that day for that? That's what just came up in Discovery, and it's a really
question.
big deal.
It's a question that I have never.
It's almost
encountered.
like double dipping, right?
Oh,
Kinda.
I would have to look that up, to be honest with you.
Correct.
If I wouldn't, to not lie, I would have to look that up.
Okay, all right, so, all right, okay, why? So okay, how are we going to converse then? I can give you my card, the email, so you can get back to me. What are you going to do?
Yeah, I mean, you call the police department. You could give me a call. You give me a
All right,
card,
can
you
I
know?
give you the, okay, let's make this like a records request. I'll give you my email. It's on the card.
Yeah, give me.
Okay, and then get back to me, because like I said, that just came up in Discovery that City of Punta Gorda just admitted that they actually don't have any kind of, emails there, the phone number's there. Okay, so they don't have any kind of document saying that Charlotte County gives you the right to trespass.
Okay. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, it's a really big deal. I mean,
Either myself or somebody will get back to you with the correct answer.
Yeah, that we just got it in the Discovery, so that's why we're going around trying to find out who's got jurisdiction, who doesn't.
All right, 10-4. Easy
You know
enough.
what? All right,
That's
thanks.
not hard.
Yep. Well, for Punta Gorda, it is. So, yeah, we were wondering, we just got some information in one of our lawsuits that's making us go around asking the question, who is this a Charlotte County building?
You mean if the building's owned by the county?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, are you under the Charlotte County rules? Last time I was here, that was a yes. So this is the reason why I'm asking. We just got a Discovery. If this is a Charlotte County building, why am I not getting trespassed by like Tony Pribble from Charlotte County, where I can appeal that trespass, but yet you guys call the police that give me a trespass I can appeal. It's under the state statute. Do you get what I'm saying? You know how?
No, I work in finance, so I don't know nothing about that.
Okay, so if I give you my information, can you email me back when you find out?
I could give it to Jim. He's the general manager.
Okay, can I give you my card so he's got my email? So that's the question. We just got into Punta Gorda just said in Discovery
This is the person you don't have to speak to Jim.
Right.
He knows more about the building stuff.
Right.
than we do. This
Oh.
is his card. He's on vacation. He'll be back on the 7th.
Okay, can we trade? Can we both do it? So you
Sure.
try, I try. So that's the new thing is that we're finding out is that if it's Charlotte County building, well, how is Punta Gorda trespassing me in a Charlotte County building? You know what I mean? Which they've done multiple times. So, anyways, all right. Thank you. All
You're welcome.
right.
Yes, sir.
We're trying to find out in all the lawsuits. We just got some Discovery today that we're trying to verify. If you are a Charlotte County building inside the city of Punta Gorda, who has jurisdiction to give a trespass?
Charlotte County.
Okay, then, all right, why, if I get it from Tony Pribble, I can appeal it. But if you call the police, it's a state statute, I can't appeal it. Why would there be two different trespasses that you guys are doing all of this?
I haven't trespassed anyone. So
No,
I
I know.
Okay.
That's true. You are new. I think I saw the other lady that used to trespass everybody. So do you get what I'm saying? Why, if we're under the Charlotte County rules, why aren't we using Pribble to trespass us where we can appeal it? But yet sometimes you guys call the police and then we get a full-blown state statute, we can't appeal it.
Well, the police come because we're in their jurisdiction. But
Right.
the building is a Charlotte County building.
So aren't they supposed to do a trespass under the rules and not a full-blown state statute?
The state statute is what we follow.
Well, but if you do it under the rules that you're under, right? Okay, I can appeal it. But the one they're giving us is a full-blown state statute. I can't appeal it.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I've been here. In fact, we just filed that lawsuit for the walkway back there. Okay. So when he came back there to trespass me,
Who is he? I'm
Tony
sorry.
Pribble.
Oh, okay.
He gave me the rules trespass. Okay. All right. I was protesting the ban on free speech at that time. So he said it was disturbing, which is a lie. It wasn't. It was free speech. So. But at other times, like I said, you guys call the police, and then it's a full-blown state statute. I can't appeal, but yet we're under the Charlotte County rules, right? So this is what we're trying to figure out. Do they have jurisdiction here, or do they not? The police, because the police just admitted in Discovery they have no contract with you or affidavit or whatever that gives them the right to trespass, because this is like a whole nother country inside their country. Does that make sense?
Yep.
All right. So do you get what I'm saying? So can you find out?
no, I will speak to the county attorney.
Okay, can I give you my card?
Sure.
All right, yeah, let's do that.
I will speak with the
'Cause,
county
yeah, we
attorney
just-
again. I'm
yeah.
not a lawyer. so
Yeah,
I
we
can't
just
speak.
got that in Discovery, and that's a big deal, man. I could have literally been illegally trespassed a lot of times here.
Okay, so,
Yeah, the email's there, the
Okay.
phone number's there.
all right, I'll
It's all
get
there.
this to the county attorney and.
Yeah, yeah,
have them
find out what's
respond.
going on because, like, again, like I said, this is like a country in a country, and they're doing stuff I can't appeal. But if Pribble comes here, I can appeal it.
I will find out.
You know what I'm talking about, right? That makes sense, right?
Yeah.
You either are under that or under that. You can't do both.
I will get it to the county
All
attorney.
right, thank you.
Again, I'm
All
not
right. Okay, what's your name again?
Monica
All right, last name?
Woodmansey.
Okay, thank you.
How are you, sir?
I'm bad.
What can I do?
Records did not give me the records I asked for, and they gave it to somebody else and not me. So is Internal Affairs in today? Can wait before you go. There's a couple things that way you know everything that's going on, and then I need to talk to. I don't know if Internal Affairs can tell me, or I need to talk to a deputy. I need to find out who has jurisdiction at the Charlotte County government buildings in Punta Gorda. Like the event center, the DMV, the old courthouse, because we're finding out that, they're giving trespasses from Charlotte County, then they're giving trespasses from Punta Gorda, which are different from Charlotte County, and we're trying to figure out what's right, what's wrong.
Okay, Internal Affairs may be able to help with that.
All right,
Okay, let me go see if he is in.
all right.
Hi, how can I help you?
Yeah, I did. I asked for a record request, and they said that you don't have it.
I can go look. So you're looking for a possible arrest, that date on June 21st,
Right.
at Second Chance Gym.
And that's the information below that is the guy that actually recorded the video to prove that it's real.
Okay?
So I need to know who answered that record request too, so when I file the internal affairs complaint, I can put their name down.
Okay, let me see.
But yeah, there's enough information that they could have gave it to me.
So June 21st, Second Chance Gym. One of our deputies?
Oh, multiple.
No, got arrested?
What's that?
One of our deputies got arrested?
Actually, they ended up Baker acting them from what I heard.
Okay, so this isn't actual then. Okay, so,
It doesn't matter. It still says a location.
okay, the 21st. Okay, let me go look.
If that was the reason she used to do it, then like I said, I'll still file an internal affairs complaint. So I need to know who answered this and said they don't.
Let me go look. The 21st, Second Chance Gym.
Yep.
Wait. I'm trying to find it, so I'm gonna do some more digging. I'm gonna have her reopen up their request and send you a clarification, because when I read what you were asking for, it was a little bit unclear to me.
So,
I'm gonna send a clarification.
so
So you can tell me.
it's a trick question. You already gave it to the guy that filmed it.
We didn't give anything to anybody.
Yes, he did. We have the report.
Records didn't give it to him. I don't know who he got it from, but Records hasn't done anything.
They gave it to him.
Who did?
You guys did.
Records did not.
They did. What do you think? He came in and stole it or hacked
Do you have the
you?
request number?
Huh?
Does he have the request number so I can look up who did it?
Oh, don't worry. We have it, and I will be publishing it. I think that's why you don't want to give it to me, because they Baker acted one of your own people
No, I gotta look up.
for
who
putting a
did it.
gun to his head in your parking lot in the Charlotte
So what do
County.
you want me to clarify? How do you want me to put in the request for you again? What are you looking for?
Give me the report for that address.
That address?
It's
Okay.
on video.
Okay. All right, I will open up your request again, and I want to see if I.
Okay, who's the one that made the request?
John, that's it, okay. I will send an email to Lieutenant Hamp to open up a request for you, and he'll get in touch with you.
Correct. Because we already have it. It's a correct question. So,
Okay.
again, we're just documenting everything so we can sue you again, and because you guys lied. Okay? Yep. I wouldn't work here, man. This place is a piece of shit.
Since you're here, I want to ask. Instead of
me going in, I can ask you right here. Who has, you know, we got all these lawsuits going on, and it just brought up a good point. Who has jurisdiction on a county building in Punta Gorda?
The sheriff's office. That's why we man it for security.
Okay, well, no, not here. So what I mean is, okay, so I've been illegally trespassed from the event center multiple times. Who owns the building? Charlotte County.
Does it?
It does.
Okay.
Okay, so if Tony Pribble shows up, he gives me a trespass that I can appeal. If the police show up, then they give me a trespass I can't appeal. It's a full-blown state statute.
So you're getting double jeopardy?
That's why I'm here asking. I'm literally going to start. We just found that out in Discovery. Dude, they have no paperwork that says that gives them the right to trespass over there. And here's what's a kicker. The old courthouse, Tony Pribble shows up. I get a trespass I can appeal if it's with their...
So Tony Pribble is the
security
for the county.
Yeah, that is correct.
So, and all their buildings.
That's correct.
So the way that it works here is we control inside the building, but everything in the parking lot.
Well, and again, I don't mean here. I mean
I
here.
understand, but
Yeah.
what I'm saying is this is all Punta Gorda PD jurisdiction. So if you back out and hit somebody's car,
Yeah.
we call Punta Gorda. They come do the crash report.
Correct.
So that's how that works. So maybe that you're trespassed by the county in the building, and then the parking lot would be Punta Gorda's deal. I'm not sure.
Okay, I can blow that away. Not true. So the old courthouse and the DMV, both Charlotte County buildings, right?
All right.
Again, if Pribble shows, you agree this sounds fucked up, right? Because it is fucked up. Like I said, we got multiple lawsuits, blah blah blah, and now they're finally Punta Gorda just submitted. They have no paperwork. You know how like when somebody's trespassing, I have to give you an affidavit to say that gives you the right. And I've had to trespass multiple people, right? But I have to give you the right. Okay? They just admitted they have no paperwork, dude. So, what's that?
Per statute, it doesn't say that you actually have to be served anything. As long as you are warned prior to, any kind of intervention,
right?
That's all you have to have is that warning.
So
the paper copy is just an official record keeping of, we're trespassing you. So then it's like.
But again, so what's really weird? So I'm sure you already know I've been trespassed DMV. I've been trespassed old courthouse. So here again is the dilemma. If Tony Pribble shows up, I get a trespass I can appeal. Okay, because it's a Charlotte County building under their rules.
Right.
If the police show up, I get a full-blown trespass I can't appeal.
That's a good question.
So how does that?
I don't know. So you guys
Is there any
two for the same spot through two different jurisdictions?
That's my point. So not on the same day, but again, that's what I'm saying. That's kind of fucked up, right? I've got some from Charlotte County. I've got some from Punta Gorda. And what's really even more dirty, you know what Pribble's doing? If he's too lazy to get off his fucking ass, he will call the police to do a full-blown trespass, state statute I can't appeal, even though Charlotte County building is under your Charlotte County rules. So don't you agree something's...
I don't know of anybody here
that could answer that?
No.
Because I was just at the your airport. Yeah, nobody was there. That's why I thought I would come here. You're down the road. You got a bunch of you guys here. Nobody here could possibly answer that?
That would have to be...
Nobody wants to talk to me anymore. I don't get it.
That would have to be...
I won't sue you for talking to me, okay?
That would have to either be the city of Punta Gorda. I think over at City Hall maybe would answer that question for you as to...
I am going to go there too,
their procedures, or the county administration building. But
right.
If you trespass from there, you might want to just call them and ask them.
Right.
So...
Okay, where'd you say I might be trespassed where?
Over at the county administration building, right?
No, I'm
Isn't
not
that what you
trespassing.
said?
No.
You're not trespassing up there?
No, not
Oh,
this.
I'm
Not
sorry,
at
you're
this
talking
moment.
you're talking about the event center.
Yeah, the event
Okay,
center.
gotcha.
And again, that one's gone too. And again, like I said, this is what's freaking us out. Like I said, we got all these freaking lawsuits going, and now they just admitted they might not even have jurisdiction. So what the fuck? You know what I mean?
That's a good question.
Dude, how do you do two different trespasses at
It's the only thing that I can think of is within the four walls, it would be the county. Outside of the four walls is the
it's
city.
still their property on outside. It's still their property outside. Because I don't know if you heard, so they trespassed me from the event center and you probably already know this too from the rules. As you know, Ian McGuire outside the door said he loves cop killers, right? Because you have the right to free speech as long as you're not interfering, blocking. So I'm at the event center letting people know about the sheriff's gun list way back when. Dude, he freaking trespassed me for standing at the bottom of the steps not blocking anybody. So yeah, that's the new question that just came up in Discovery, and we're like, so that's why, yeah, I'm around to find out who has jurisdiction. How can you do 2 different trespasses at a government building? 2 different types.
2 different agencies.
Yeah, 2 different agencies.
Have you gone to the property appraiser's website to see who
I
actually
did.
owns the building?
I did. Charlotte County.
Charlotte County.
It is Charlotte County.
But the building that Charlotte County owned is in Punta Gorda's jurisdiction.
Yes. And again, it's all about Pribble getting off of his lazy ass. If he shows up, I get a thing I can appeal. By the way, we found out the appeals illegal too. So, but anyways, but if he's lazy, he's calling Punta Gorda cops to give me a full-blown trespass, even though they're under the rules.
I don't know. I would start with.
So you don't think there's anybody high enough to?
No, because these are just clerks of the court. So, you know, they're not going to be able to give you county municipal rules or anything like that or procedures through.
By the way, is Judge McPhee back now?
I believe so, yes.
Okay, that was really fucked up what they did the other day. Switching them out.
Senior judge? Well, he has other cases that he's having to deal with down in Lee County. Because he's a circuit judge, he can bounce around.
I know, but that was dirty pool, dude. That was dirty. Here, McPhee agrees with me. There's some fucked up shit happening, and then you fuck me with that guy, and you fuck me with the prosecutor I've never seen before in my life. I'm pro se. I'm supposed to know who's coming at me. So, anyways, they got to know this contentious too. But
technically, the state of Florida, that was, you know what I mean? Yes, it's a different attorney,
that's true.
it's
But again, I don't know if you saw that. McPhee was agreeing. There's something here. Fucking Kevin Shirley never filed motion to dismiss. What the fuck do you think I'm paying him to do? File a motion to dismiss. And he never did. And then they threatened me with 15 years for a phone call? That's pretty fucked up, right? You already know that I'm the first one convicted here for this shit? That's kind of fucked up, right? First one ever convicted here for a phone call. I know, I'm gonna end. I got a bunch of places to go. All right,
yeah,
so you agree this is some fucked up shit?
I mean, it doesn't make any sense for 2, it is kind of in the air. So I would start with, I don't know if it's City Hall. I'm not familiar with Punta Gorda. I don't spend a lot of time down here outside of this building.
Right, yeah, I would not.
I would I would go ask, I guess, City Hall and see what their rules are, or the Punta Gorda Police Department and see what they get.
I am trespassed from there again. That did happen. And
are you trespassed from City Hall as well?
Huh?
Are you trespassed from City Hall?
No, not yet. I tried. They wouldn't do it now.
Okay. So I would go over there and ask them and see if they have.
All right, man. All right, thanks, man.
You got it, man.
Yeah.